quick, because I don't have much space. Christian rap is good for what pastors do in the front, talking about, Boaz, Boaz, and you know what they're doing. That's more acceptable from like a Christian rapper than it is from somebody who's supposed to be teaching the word across the pulpit. And the funny thing about it is that most Christian rappers can out-teach your typical pastor in the first place. We just gotta, I just wanted to come on here and say that, leave certain things to certain people. Learn to value stuff like Christian rap, where it's more acceptable to do those things because these people aren't necessarily teachers in a pulpit. But for some people that are actually in the pulpit, we gotta press them to have certain things. We shouldn't see the stuff that we see across the sacred desk or hear across the sacred desk. If you're supposed to be teaching, then teach. Now, if you want to start a Christian rap career and you want to battle rap, or you want to make innuendos or euphemisms or be poetic and everything like that, then do that. But if you're called to be a teacher of the word, be a teacher of the word. Or maybe you can do both. But you got to keep things separate. You can't mix, because then that just says something across the pulpit. It makes for a lot of drama. And it's just like, we just need to respect certain boundaries and certain lines. Listen to Christian rap, listen to other music or whatever the case may be. But in our pulpits, come on now. Just like we expect for Trump to be like Obama, or we expect the presidential office to be, acceptable, right? We expect that, right? But what about our pastors? What about our pulpits? We don't be making as much of a fuss about the stuff we hear over the pulpit than we do from another sacred desk, if you consider it that, being with the presidency. Just talking about this whole Michael Todd thing, and it's been done before, and it's been done and probably is done in pulpits that people don't even see because, the camera's not there. But anyways, I know this is kind of all over the place, but I think that there needs to be a separation between stuff that comes across the actual pulpit, where we're supposed to learn of God, and the things that could be acceptable in stuff like music. If you like innuendos and entertainment and stuff like that, then up your Christian entertainment. There's way too much good Christian entertainment out here for you to say that you don't enjoy certain things. People go right out of church service and then listen to, rap that's not God glorifying. But you can listen to rap that is God glorifying and still has some of the ghetto stuff that you like from a pulpit, which you shouldn't accept from your pastor. All I'm saying at the end of the day is, let preaching and teaching be what it is. That's a sacred desk. It's not to be played with. You're not supposed to play and use a euphemism for ass being Boaz and all this other crazy stuff that we see coming from the pulpit. It's just not supposed to happen. Let the pulpit be the pulpit. And I think that it's a little bit more socially acceptable for a Christian rapper to say and do certain things, because they're not a teacher of the word. They're literally using an art form. Preaching is an art form, but I think that most preachers nowadays have leaned a little bit too much on the arts and comedy and all this other stuff. And it's just like, we're not there to play. We're there to be taught the word, to be pointed to Christ. And the thing about it is, this Christian rap points to Christ and still does all the stuff that y'all do over in the pulpit. And does it a lot better. And is a lot more creative. All I'm saying is that, certain things are just totally played out. And, I don't know. Certain things are just totally played out. Outdated. And, man. Certain things shouldn't be over the pulpit. Doesn't mean that they shouldn't be said. But it's just like, all right, we all know that y'all are insinuating ass when y'all say Boaz, broke ass, beating your ass, and all this other stuff. Like, let the Christian rappers handle that. Let the modern day people out in their regular lives handle that. When you come to church and the church service, it's supposed to be about more than what it is. Encourage your congregations to listen to some God glorifying Christian music that can do some of the stuff. You know, just the lines are blurred and they really shouldn't be. But anyways, I saw this post about how, you know, Michael Todd is the topic of discussion now because of the things that he said. He really regurgitated, because he regurgitates a whole lot of stuff that's didn't come before him. And I just wanted to come on here and make a video and make some chatter about it. So for whatever it's worth, that's why I posted.